Everyone, today is Thursday, March 23rd, 2023, and welcome back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yes, I am back. It's been 4 months since I've done a weather video, and I am finally back because we finally have something to talk about. And I just couldn't wait until spring comes because spring is like one of my favorite months of the year. And we do have severe weather season, which is starting to crank up, as you can see on your screen. So yes, your boy is back at doing these videos again to educate you all for the upcoming severe weather threats that will be happening for the next couple of months, because it is severe weather season. March, April, and May are tornado season, severe weather season, spring severe weather season. It happens during those 3 months, March, May, and April. So currently on your screen, you're seeing multiple risks, as we talk about, as we get into the severe weather side of the year, spring severe weather side of the year, we have to talk about the different levels of severe weather. So we have marginal risk, slight, and chance, moderate. So we currently have a moderate risk for Jackson, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, northeastern Louisiana, and southeastern Arkansas are all under that moderate risk. That's a 4 out of 5 chance of seeing a tornado in your area. So that is very, very likely that you're probably going to see a tornado in your area. Then we have an enhanced risk for western Tennessee, northwestern Alabama, a good chunk of the state of Mississippi, and Arkansas, and northern Louisiana. That includes Memphis, Little Rock, Shreveport, Florence, Alabama, Toledo, Mississippi. If you live in these locations that I just said, y'all are under an enhanced risk of severe weather. So that's a 3 out of 5 chance of seeing a tornado within your area. So that's also a very likelihood that you're going to see a tornado about 20 miles or so from your house. Then we have a slight risk for Birmingham, Nashville, up to Evansville, Bowling Green, Kentucky, down into Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and Fort Smith, Arkansas, are all under that slight risk of seeing seeing tornadoes in your area. And then we have a marginal risk for areas like Louisville, northwestern Georgia, just to the east of Nashville, are all under a marginal risk. So tornado risk, there is a 15% chance of seeing a tornado that is 20 miles or so away from your area. So that's really big in that moderate risk that we just said. So Jackson, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, and northeastern Louisiana, southeastern Arkansas are under a 15% chance of seeing a tornado that will probably impact you. So there's a high likelihood of seeing a tornado. And they just updated, the National Weather Service just updated, you saw that little refresh. They just updated the outlook for tomorrow. So that is a probability of a tornado coming 25 miles from your location. Then we have a 10% chance for that enhanced area. So Memphis, Shreveport, Little Rock, that area, Alexandria, Mississippi, y'all all have a 10% chance of seeing a tornado that is going to be impacting your area 20 miles, 25 miles from your house. And then we have a 5% chance for that slight risk. Wind. So the wind is going to be a big issue with these storms. It looks like there's going to be a squall line that will be moving through this area of the country, the deep south, mid-south, however you pronounce it. This area of the country will be seeing a squall line. Looks like the models have been picking up that there will be a squall line that will be moving through this area. So we have a significant risk of wind damage, wind threat for eastern Arkansas, western Tennessee, extreme southwestern portions of Kentucky, western portions of Mississippi. So that includes Little Rock, Jackson, Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. Those areas are all under a significant chance of seeing wind damage. So that means you're definitely going to see wind damage with these storms because, like I said, there'll be a squall line that will be coming through. Then we have a 30% chance of seeing significant wind for Jackson, Shreveport, Mississippi, Louisiana, Jackson, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, all under that 30% chance of seeing wind in your area. And then we have a 15% chance for that slight risk that I said. Hail is going to be a big issue too. So we have a 15% chance of seeing hail in your area for Little Rock, Memphis, Jackson, Shreveport, Texarkana. I didn't talk about y'all, but Texarkana as well, Fort Smith. Those areas will be seeing a 15% chance of hail in your area. So now let's move on to the models. Let's see what the models have to say about the severe weather threat for tomorrow. Dangerous severe weather threat. So as we move into, this is a little bit, okay, this is the current model, current up to date, I think. Yeah, current up to date model, the 12Z. So as we move into tonight, it's kind of quiet. We still have these storms over here in Oklahoma, Mississippi that will be moving through, but they won't be impacting the area that will be getting impacted tomorrow. So you don't have to worry about those storms. You have to worry about these storms, especially as we get into the early morning time frame, especially into northern Arkansas. We're seeing these storms starting to blow up. We'll move through your area, western Tennessee, and then here comes the main event, especially moving into the western portions of Arkansas. So Fort Smith, you'll get impacted probably around 2, 3 o'clock. Little Rock right over here in the center of the state of Arkansas will be getting impacted around 5, 6 o'clock. That's not good because rush hour time frame. It's a Friday. Everybody's trying to get home. You're going to be stuck in traffic that day trying to get home in this messy behind weather. Or they might release y'all early from work because of the storms. So as I said, you can clearly see a squall line that will be forming into Arkansas, Louisiana, and then moving into Tennessee. So Memphis, you'll get impacted probably around 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. Moving into Mississippi around 10, 11. Jackson might miss the brunt of it, but we'll still get a lot of stormy night. A lot of storms. I can't talk. A lot of storms into Jackson, Mississippi around 10, 11 o'clock. Nashville's right over here, right in the middle of Tennessee. Y'all begin to impact around 12, 1 o'clock. So if you're trying to go to bed at 11, you're going to get woken up by these storms. And then it will move through northern Alabama sometime around 1, 2 o'clock. Birmingham right over here. I haven't talked about Birmingham a lot. Y'all be getting impacted as well as we get into 3, 4 o'clock Central Time. And as you can see, as we move throughout the night time, early morning hours of Saturday, these storms start to weaken tremendously. So a place like Atlanta will see some storms, probably some gusty winds. Will probably be the main threat in Atlanta at around 6, 7 o'clock. Even to some portions of South Carolina, these storms will start to fizzle out, but they'll still pack a punch. So around 12, 1 o'clock, here come these storms moving to Augusta, Columbia, South Carolina, Charleston around 5, 6 o'clock, Myrtle Beach, the Low Country, South Carolina, and then they're gone. So the main threat is going to be mainly in Arkansas, Louisiana, Tennessee, Mississippi. Those 4 states and Alabama. Those 5 states that I just listed, Arkansas, Tennessee, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. If you live in those states, especially northern Alabama, western Tennessee, northern Mississippi, pretty much the entire state of Arkansas, northern Louisiana, y'all be getting impacted tomorrow. As you can see right over here. Here are the main threats for tomorrow. Moderate risk for Jackson, Greenville. Like I said, that area right there will be getting impacted a lot. But as this model right here, mainly Greenville, Mississippi. I don't think Jackson will be getting hit that much per se. They'll still get some storms, but I'm talking about the intensity of these storms. Jackson might miss out on that, but we'll continue to look at these models as we get through the nighttime tomorrow, because it looks like around 3-4 o'clock, the afternoon time frame, is when these storms will start to blow up and get really, really nasty. Like I said, there'll be a squall line that will probably form with these storms. So that means there will be a high probability of some wind damage. When we talk about squall lines, it means that squall lines mean that these storms are in a line, a literal line. You can literally go pull up your weather app and pull up these storms, and it's a literal line of storms that we moving through. Those storms typically have wind damage. So wind damage is mainly going to be the issue. Like I said right here, there goes right here. Significant wind damage for this area, Western Tennessee, Eastern Arkansas. Significant wind damage for y'all folks over there. So we can have some tornadoes with this outbreak. Like we might have some spin ups because that wind is turning and moving up in the atmosphere. We might have some spin ups that'll be going on in that area. So we can't rule out a tornado or two, but I think the main threat with these storms is going to be wind damage because of this squall line. But anyway, thank y'all for watching this video. I will make another video as the next severe weather threat returns. But I'm back. Y'all be seeing me for a lot during this spring. I was like, y'all probably been like, where has this dude been at? Why he hasn't released a lot of videos? Why he ain't doing no videos? Well, it's been kind of quiet in the weather world. So now that it's starting to pick up, severe weather season's coming back, I'm going to be back on YouTube and back doing weather videos. So thank y'all for watching, and I will see you on the next.